I mean, I've been seeing schools of little bitty fish rolling around. We're using shrimp, so I can't see why that wouldn't nothing would bite. I mean, we got plenty of saltwater fish up in here. I've been seeing needlefish or pinfish, whatever you want to call them, bait thieves, I call them. But actually, they've not even been bothering me yet. Um, we've been out here probably, I don't know, 45 minutes. Ain't got a bite yet. I'm having to fish. I'm having to fish right here along the edge of the river because the current is just ripping out there in the middle, y'all. So we just hanging out here and seeing if something starts biting shortly. Just using shrimp. I mean, we'll see if something decides it wants to bite it or not. But so far, we've been here a while, ain't got nothing yet. So fingers crossed, maybe something starts biting shortly. Probably not, but hopefully so. But how is everybody doing on this wonderful, wonderful morning? Y'all, it's if you're out here at daylight, Savannah's actually not that hot. Waiting to see if something happens. It ain't looking good though. I've turned the GoPro off till we start getting a bite because it's hard to make a video out of nothing. I ain't Rumpelstiltskin or nothing. A lot of people out this morning. A beautiful view though. I mean, you can see the bridge off in the distance there. Nice garbage floating by, imagine that. Crap ton of people out running. Of course, I'd imagine if you're gonna be running around out here in Savannah, you gotta do it in the morning. I mean, it's actually nice out here right now. The breeze is cool. Not like chilly cool. I mean, cool enough I feel like I can breathe this morning. Now, if only we could get some fish biting, it would be a different story. But until then, y'all, I mean, it is what it is, right? I really don't want to go out towards Tybee Island or nothing. I'd rather just, if I'm on fish, I'd rather it be here in Savannah. But hey, I'm telling you what, though, it is beautiful out. I mean, the weather's nice. You got the river boats up there. Got the bridge coming into Savannah. And just over on the other side, which would be that way, would be South Carolina. It's right over there. South Kakalaki, I guess you'd call it. You got plenty of people out here jogging. This is as dead as you ever see Savannah, I tell you what. Anyway, we're out here trying to catch fish. So far, ain't had nothing to bite. We're using shrimp. Should have been throwing some flukes or something. Probably would have been better. But like I said, all the fish I've seen swimming around so far, every one of them's been saltwater fish. So, you know, I figured shrimp would be the way to go. So that's what we're doing. Goes the garbage truck. But hey, I mean, even if we don't catch that, no, I mean, we are in beautiful River Street, Savannah, Georgia, y'all. So, I mean, it's a beautiful morning. Like I said, if we catch some fish, there'll be a real video coming soon. But yeah, I was wanting to fish a little farther out here into the river, but that, as you can see, the current is, I mean, ripping. I mean, it's a zooming, y'all. But hey, it's okay. Like I said, even if we don't catch something, we're in a beautiful area, and hey, I'm digging it. Like I said, if you come to Savannah, get out in the mornings, because like River Street is literally today, it's dead right now. Like I look up, I see, you know, I can count maybe 4 people at a time. So that's pretty awesome. Now, if we start getting some fish to bite, like I said, we're using shrimp. I'm having to fish it down toward the bottom. Well, I'm having to fish it right on the bottom because the current is ripping so much. I've only got see where the stick is floating right here, from here to the bank is the only area I've got with where the current ain't so heavy that it's instantly, I mean, I can't even get the shrimp to sink. So, I mean, it's, yeah, it's pretty heavy current. But hey, I'm happy to be here. Here goes another big boat. Another one of these river boats. It ain't the Georgia Queen, which is right there. She's a big one. Nice boat. I think it's like $100 to go ride it, close to it, and they give you dinner and what have you. This is a beautiful area. The bridge is huge. I mean, you can barely see the cars on it. Goes a little bit of grass. Like I said, the river is ripping, y'all. I mean, straight up ripping. Now, if we could only get some of these fish to bite, we'd be doing all right. Sorry about the camera work. Should have brought a tripod. I had to go to Walmart, buy me a new chest mount for the GoPro. And I figured since the fishing's sucking and the video ain't looking good at all, y'all, we probably gonna end up just having to go live down here for a little bit in order for anybody to see it, because this video ain't never gonna make light of day, I don't think. Gonna be getting some waves off that sucker shortly. Anyway, though, hopefully y'all's having an absolutely wonderful day. We're just gonna sit here for a little while and see if we can't get a fish or two to bite. Honestly, can't see why we wouldn't, but you never know. Like I said, well, you know what? It's fine whether they do or don't, because I've got River Street virtually to myself at the moment, and that has never happened to me. And all the times I've been to Savannah, of course, I've never been out here this early. I kind of figured River Street's kind of the bar scene of Savannah, so I figured, you know, nightlife's crazy here and morning life nice and dead the way I like it. Looks like current has moved my shrimp up underneath the dock we're on right now. It's fine, I'll just leave it there. Here comes waves from that boat that just went by. So looks like fishing ain't gonna be that good. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody's had an absolutely wonderful morning. Like I said, I probably should just went out and did a walking video at this point. But hey, we figured we'd try fishing. So that's why we're here. Forgot to put my little thingy up there. But yeah, we're gonna sit out here and, like I said, hopefully something will bite here eventually. I mean, it ain't doing so good so far, but hey, why not, right? Wish I brought something to kind of prop the camera up against. The wind is kind of crazy out here. There's the Savannah Convention Center right there across the river from us. Like I said, a lot of people out walking. Yeah, Mike, I need luck. I tell you what, I'm out here and I'm starting to think nobody fishes on River Street for a reason. I'm just blown away. I knew they had a current. I knew this river had a current to it, but my God, I didn't realize it was this bad. And like I said, I ain't saw nothing but a few schools of small fish swarming around, and those needlefish, pinfish, whatever you call them. I call them bait thieves. But I'm telling you, I do like River Street like right now, because normally you try to come down here in the afternoons or evenings and it's crazy. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. Like I said, everybody's down here, like, there's bars everywhere, so everybody's down here getting hammered or whatever. And like I said, which works out great, because come morning time, everybody's in their motels and I've got this entire street to myself. So, well, I mean, literally, God, if you look up, I mean, there is one guy walking there, there's a lady sitting down there, a garbage truck went by, and there's one guy way down there. And I mean, normally you're shoulder to shoulder on River Street when you're out here trying to walk around. So I mean, this is actually pretty awesome. Even if I don't catch nothing, it's nice being out here and nobody being here. I'm gonna give it probably another 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna be like, forget about this. I have noticed since they built that shelter or whatever, there used to be like a lot of homeless people down here sleeping on the benches and stuff, and I'm not seeing anybody this far, so I guess the shelter they built was a good thing. Savannah's changed. It's changed a little bit since last time we was here, I ain't gonna lie, quite a bit actually. Like I said though, we still fishing here. I'm using too light of tackle, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. It don't matter when nothing's biting anyway, is it? Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and maybe something will bite eventually, maybe it won't. We will see. We will see. God. I will say though that the temperature out here is awesome. There's a heck of a breeze blowing, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, with that current. Apparently I'm allergic to something out here, huh? I will say, the price of like eating down here has gotten ridiculous, y'all. I mean, it is crazy. Um, call me old school, call me cheap, whatever, but I just have a hard time thinking that. Like a hamburger's worth $15. I just don't see it 15, $20. And then, when you buy you'll see your thing, you'll say burger and fries and all this, what have you, $15. Okay, so I get me a combo of 15. No. Then when you get everything's Coke here. Normally I'm a Diet Mountain Dew person myself. But, of course, everything's Coke here, and that's fine and dandy, but Coke don't really have any diet drinks that I like. Whatever. And I digress. You get your burger for $15, and then what would you like to drink? Well, give me, whatever. And then, your soft drink costs $5. And then next thing you know, you just gave $20 for a dadgum hamburger, french fries, and a drink. And it's like, my God, y'all. Crazy. And the parking sucks here, I will say that. Our motel had like 8, 9 spots. So once you lose your spot, it's like $30 a night to park your car in a garage here. It is crazy, y'all. So this motel we're at, we just got to always remember, if we come here again, be here early and do not leave once you're here. Walk, take a trolley, whatever. Y'all, I figured for sure we'd have got a bite from something right now. We still in the water, but we ain't having a bit of luck. Only thing we're seeing this morning is a few joggers and all the food delivery trucks rolling in. Thought we was gonna get ran over just coming over here. But yeah, I'm really blown away by the fishing, y'all. I figured we'd been nailing something. Figured there'd be some redfish up in here, some of the saltwater cats or something. But thus far, we've been fishing for right close an hour and ain't caught nothing yet. I ain't even had a bite. And I even cheated and threw out a few extra shrimp out there just to kind of try to get something coming in. Oh, got a tugboat rolling in here. Well, at least we get to see cool stuff while we're here. Sorry, y'all. Wish I brought a tripod. I know I shake like a leaf. Hope y'all is having an absolutely wonderful morning, though. Well, I mean, I changed my channel name to Sticks Outdoors from Fishing with Sticks, so we're outdoors, so this technically counts, I guess. I ain't gonna lie, though. This breeze, I have never been more comfortable sitting out here in my life than what I am this morning, y'all. The temperature is awesome. The breeze is great. Something's got my nose running, so apparently some of these trees don't like me back. What is up, official? What is that? Yar Legacy? What is up, my friend? Hope you're doing great on this wonderful morning. We sat out here watching the tugboats roll in as we're trying to catch some fish, which, considering we're not catching any fish, I guess we're just out here watching the tugboats roll in, right? What is up, my friend? Shout out to you. How you doing? How you doing? Starting to see a few more people out walking around. Where'd my boat go? Right there it is. So if nothing else, we can watch the tugboats, right? It's just kind of awesome being out on River Street and it not elbow to elbow, shoulder to shoulder, however you want to say it. That's the Lizzie B. Moran. You know, that dude's got an awesome job, you know. Too bad you can't get them to beat like a truck driver. So if he's heading out, there's obviously a barge about to be heading in. Gotta watch squeeze my phone dead tight because I have lost GoPros in lakes. So we should be seeing us a barge if we stay here long enough. We should be seeing us a barge rolling in here shortly. Here's one of these little yacht things. But yes, sir, we are sitting here waiting, just waiting on something else, not something else, for something to bite, because we ain't got a thing yet. But hey, all hope is not lost. We would get out here in the main river channel, but it can't because the tidal, the current is just ripping, y'all. I mean, I'd have to have 2 ounce, I'd have to have like a 2 ounce weight in order to keep that shrimp on the bottom. Oh, check out these waves rolling in. All right, y'all, we keep hanging out here a minute. Maybe we'll see something going on. Probably ought to recast is what I probably ought to do. Hope y'all's had an absolutely wonderful, what is today? Today's Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, you still see just an occasional person walking by, but it's still nice and dead out this morning. Like I said, there's the Savannah Queen River boat. It's actually really huge. We are probably, I'm guessing, about 210, 220 yards away from it, something like that, give or take. So, I mean, she's a big old boat, y'all. Big old boat. Oh, shout out to you in India, my friend. How you doing? How you doing? Y'all, we can't get a fish one to bite so far this morning. There's the beautiful bridge coming into Savannah. You got more or less, you got South Carolina on one side of this bridge and Georgia on this side of the bridge. And then, you know, all this, you can't really see much from here, but all of Savannah is back in behind me here. Oh, shout out to you, a medical officer. That's awesome, my friend. Rock on. Y'all, I'm starting to lose hope about catching anything, I'm being honest. And, you know, obviously right now would be the best time. The birds are doing good. They're diving into the water. Haven't seen well, I mean, you hardly ever, you can occasionally see dolphins up in here. I ain't saw none this morning. Apparently this is a good traveling area for bull sharks. Haven't seen none of those. Of course, you know, I'm sure you wouldn't. I'm guessing you're not going to see the bull sharks till they're munching on you. I still got to say, though, that's one of the most beautiful bridges I've ever went across. And that sucker is high right in the middle, y'all, I'm telling you. May not look it from here, but we're at least, I'd say we're a mile. Oh, yep, all right. Here comes one of the barges we was talking about, y'all. I figured with that tugboat coming by, there's a barge coming. These suckers are so big, it ain't, I mean, it's unreal, y'all. And like the majority of your goods coming into the U.S., a vast majority of them does come from in through Savannah. That's one of the big MSC barges. Hey, if nothing else, if we ain't catching no fish, we'll at least show you some of these barges coming in. And normally in the evening times when you're out here, they'll start, when a barge comes by, all these bars and stuff over here will start ringing bells and having like, what do you call it? Like, I guess happy hour drink prices or whatever. Because I know when you're out here, the barge goes by, they all go hooting and hollering like crazy up here on all these balconies out here. You'll see these balconies. Most of these balconies are taverns, saloons, pubs, whatever you want to call them. So it must be like half price drinks or something, because everybody loses their mind when a barge comes by. Well, look at him. He barely. Well, no, it ain't barely. I'd say there's 30 feet maybe between top of that boat and the bridge. Boy, he's huge. Those little dots are cars on the bridge, trucks and stuff. That's a big old boat, y'all. Yep, big old cargo vessels. It'll say where it's coming from. When it gets close enough for me to read it, it'll have on the butt end of the boat where it's coming from. MSC, I can't remember if that was China. Could be an India vessel, could be. We'll find out shortly, though. Well, here in a little bit. It'll take a while for him to get here. I'd say he's probably still 3/4 of a mile away. It don't look that far, it really don't, y'all, but I swear to you, it's a long ways. Says something on the front right there, but it's so far away I still can't see to read it. I'm trying to blow it up on my phone. Nah, I still can't see to read it. Y'all, we still ain't had a bite. He is getting closer. I mean, let me take the zoom out of the phone. I mean, he's still a good deal away, but boy, he's a big one. Now, I don't know I'm sure this port probably works like most others. I know like in Fort Lauderdale and places like that, the big cruise ships and all that, the actual captain of the boat doesn't drive the boat into the port or dock, whatever. They have a port master or dock master, whatever, they actually take out, and he drives the boat in. So the captain literally sits in the boat while whoever's over the port boards his vessel and drives it in and docks it. Which was something I did not know until just a few years ago, which I thought was cool. I'm sure that dude's got a very stressful job driving a, multi-million-dollar boat with who knows how much value of cargo on it, and you're responsible for it. Yeah, no stress there. Boy, he's getting closer, ain't he? Yeah, this is supposed to be a fishing video, but they're not biting. We are fishing down here on the River Street in Savannah, Georgia this morning. Boy, she's a big one, ain't she? Actually, now that's what it was. When we seen the tugboat come by, 15, 20 minutes ago, that tugboat has actually took the port master or whatever out for him to board this ship to drive it in. All right, it's MSC Rosaria. All right, she's starting to get closer now, yeah. She's a big one. Oh, let me try to balance myself. So yeah, this is another one of the cool things about River Street. Just hanging down here and watching this. I guess not, because I don't know who that is. All right, I'm going to start zooming out because as he gets closer, he's too big to fit on the screen. And each one of them little blocks is, a semi-trailer. Wow, that's such a big boat. And the guy driving it is way up in there where you can see them windows. Talk about having trouble seeing over the hood, huh? My God. But yeah, when it goes by and we see the butt end of it, we'll be able to see where it's coming from. But it's the MSC Rosaria. A mighty, mighty big boat it is. I don't know how many of them cargo trailers are on there, my goodness. And if we can see, it'll show, see these lines right here, it'll tell how deep they are into it, into the water. I cannot see to read them. If you can see them, that's the water depth of the boat. I can't make it out. It even shows where the tugboat's supposed to pull up to. Literally, all thing these tugboats do, and I'm surprised they don't have one out here, is that here comes one behind it, following behind. But they'll follow along, and as this boat, if it gets a little bit out off kilter, I guess you would say, a little bit off center of the middle of the river, they'll bump it, push the boat over sideways. My Lord, y'all, it's a huge boat. See, it's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stories high. And who knows how far down in the water it is. Hang on, changing my position here. As you can see, I mean, that thing's a mile long, it seems like. Ain't fitting all that in one shot. All right, we should see shortly. It normally will say across the back of the boat right there where it's coming from. You can actually see the rudder and stuff. You can actually see under it. Pretty cool. That's crazy, ain't it? All right, it's from Panama. MSC Rosaria, Panama. I mean, just the actual girth of these boats are amazing, y'all. Oh, I mean, you can't fit it all in one shot. And that's another riverboat right there. I mean, it dwarfs that riverboat, doesn't it? So here comes all the Temu stuff, probably. Well, no, Temu's China. Then we got another tugboat following in behind. Where'd he go? Yeah, here he comes. Actually, we got multiple tugboats coming in. But guess what we don't have? Fish. Hello, my friend. Mr. Beast Pizza Collab. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Who is this? Peace, you are exactly right. That's our fishing equipment rolling in, because that's where it's all made anymore, isn't it? Alrighty, we got plenty of tugboats rolling in. That was a big old ship though, so I guess that's why. I tell you what, this river is alive this morning with everything but fish. Well, we got the tugboats rolling in now. Let me zoom in. Sorry about the crappy camera work, y'all. Just had that big MSC cargo boat roll in. We got this tugboat, and if you see, there's another one rolling in behind him back there too. And you got that little yacht going out. You know, I would imagine them tugboat captain jobs that'd be a job to have, would it not? I remember Paula Dean down here. They finally closed that restaurant she had down. It was an awesome restaurant, my favorite place to eat in Savannah. But her husband, I reckon that's what he did for a living. He was a tugboat captain down here. These guys have a cool job now, I will say that. Even these tugboats, I mean, well, of course they gotta be big. But even they are really, really large. I mean, you can see right there's the cab up there where the window is where he's sitting. Oh. That's a newer one. That's the Kirby, was it Kirby Moran? Or Moran? Boy, and there's a new one. They do put a lot of money into this, keeping this river dredged out and all that. Of course, we was I can't remember where we was at one time. We was riding a boat here somewhere, and the guy was talking about how the city of Savannah is always more than willing to pour money into the Savannah docks, ports, whatever, because their average return is for every dollar they spend on keeping this port, keeping on the upkeep of this port, and keeping the river dredged out. For every dollar they spend, they get a $7 return on it. So, you know, that's 7 times your money back. You're kind of crazy not to do that, huh? Must be church bells. 8 o'clock. Well, these suckers putting off some waves. Actually, the tugboat's putting off more waves than what the ocean liner did. Y'all, I'm about ready to give up on the fishing here. Yeah. We're getting some waves rolling now. Where'd I lose it at? Oh, there it is. Sorry, crappy camera work, y'all. Crappy camera work. Starting to see a bit more people out and about now. Y'all, I'm about ready to give up on it. Can't catch nothing here. Not a thing. But you know what? I'm a bass fisherman. So, yeah, there you go. I ain't found a whole lot of freshwater spots here. This is... That's another new one too. But yeah, this is all talking about trying to find freshwater spots. This is all brackish water here, and I think it's way more heavy to the salt side than the fresh, because like I said, I haven't seen any freshwater species swimming around. I've seen some saltwater fish, and that's been all I've seen. Well, I hear a helicopter somewhere off in the distance, y'all. I don't see him, but I hear him. Here's another one of those yachts, man. They're just all over the place, back and forth, back and forth. Well, they call them yachts, but to me they look more like a very, very large dolphin tour boat. So yeah, Savannah's happening. Remember, this is where the majority of your goods roll in from when you order stuff, buy stuff, whatever. Like I said, Savannah's really busy port. Yeah, a lot of stuff rolls in through here. Actually, especially in the South, the vast majority of everything comes in through here. I know all the Kia cars and stuff like that get shipped in. They actually, if you go up here, literally just on this side of the bridge, they got like a huge area like back up in there. That I kid you not is a legit parking lot just for like the Kia vehicles and stuff like that that's coming in on barges and stuff. So like I said, a lot of your goods come through Savannah. Um, Nice area, but apparently the fishing sucks. Like I'm saltwater fishing. I've never went out and not caught anything. You know what I mean? And like I said, I ain't got a bite or nothing this morning. Check my line here. Let me see. Y'all, let me check something really quick. Alright, looks like we got snags. All we got. Tell you what we'll do though. Let me recut that off. But I'd always wondered why I didn't see any videos of people fishing on River Street. I think I figured it out now. The fishing sucks down here, y'all. You know, I'm sure you go back up the tidal area, it's no problem. But just right here close, yeah, I don't recommend it. I answered my own question of why do people not fish on the Savannah River or River Street in general. And I think I've done well in answering my own question. Because if you've ever done any kind of saltwater fishing, you'll know what I mean. If you're using shrimp, you're catching fish. I mean, it may not be nothing big, it may not be nothing cool, but you're catching fish, right? Sorry, I had to lay my camera down on this post. At least I'm saving GoPro battery because I ain't had nothing to record. But like I said, I've even been using circle hooks, so if something was going to hit it, I'd have hooked it. So, yeah. Y'all, I really am surprised, though. I thought for sure we'd get down here and catch something, you know what I mean? Give me a second, y'all. I'm going to retie my hook, because the last one's down there underneath the dock I'm on somewhere. Current finally pulled it in. Current finally pulled it in to where it got hooked. Of course, I ain't gonna lie, I've had fun coming down here. It's been awesome just coming River Street and it be dead like this. Cause I'm telling you, River Street's always it's the hustle and bustle of River Street. It's cool, but at the same time, it's kind of not. It's one of them deals where it's cool, but it gets old kind of quick. That's what I'm getting at. All right. I don't know to even bother trying another one or not. We're here. It's 8 o'clock. We'll try one more. Like I said, we're just using shrimp. Straight up. Nothing but. Shrimp with a circle hook. So, here's our shrimp. We'll try one more, y'all. Nothing hits this time. I'm going to call it quits. Because, hey, if nothing else, it's got to hang out here with y'all this morning, right? Plus, these shrimp just smell better and better the more sunlight we get. Alright, y'all, we have recasted right out here. And we're going to let it sit there for just a second. And hopefully, something bites it this go around. I ain't got a whole lot longer I can fish down here because this place started getting busy shortly. I'm starting to see way more cars and stuff rolling in. More people standing around. All right, lost my line for a minute. We're, what on earth? Oh, never mind. We're just right out here waiting to see if we get any takers. If so, we'll kick the GoPro back on and we'll make it a video then, won't we? Anyway, I hope y'all's had an absolutely wonderful day. Hope your day's going great. I'm not catching nothing, but hey, I'm out fishing, so it's okay. No bites yet, y'all. No bites yet. We've been out here, daggum, over an hour fishing. But we have got to see some barges and stuff rolling in, which is pretty cool all its own. Not about one yet, though. Not a thing, not a thing. Oh, got another barge rolling in, y'all. Probably why we've been seeing so many more tugboats. It's another company here. Man, they got that sucker loaded to the brim, don't they? Well, we might as well just sit down then. Oh, wait to see if we get a bite. Watch this barge rolling in again. At least we're doing something, right? I don't know. I figured down here just after daylight, I figured this place would be dynamite using shrimp, but so far nothing, y'all. Not a bite. Pretty easy to see why I'm the only one fishing on River Street, right? But like I said, though, just being on River Street and there not being nobody here, that's actually cool all its own, y'all. I mean, you can see River Street, that's an absolutely beautiful place. Let's get back to the barge. It's more interesting than I am. It's another huge one rolling in. I really did think we'd have caught something down here, though. Getting ready to roll out of here and see if we can't get me a parking spot. Don't know where this one's coming from. Another big one, though. That actually looks taller than the last one, to be honest with you. He's definitely going faster than the last one was. Anyway, I hope y'all is having an absolutely wonderful Thursday morning, y'all. It's 8:12 here in Savannah, Georgia. We just came down for a few days, and then we'll be heading back to good old Kentucky. But since the fish wasn't biting, and I'm not really getting a video out of this deal, I figured I'd go live, and then all these barges started rolling in. I'm like, well, hey, we'll show all this, right? At least we'll get to show everybody some Savannah. Sapphire LNG company. She's a big old boat, y'all. Big old boat. Let me zoom out now since he's getting close. looks to be a whole lot newer of a boat than what the last one was. Showing your areas where the tugboats are supposed to push at. Right there where the yellow squares are. Guess we'll see shortly where this boat's from, won't we? Sorry, I was checking my line. Alright, yeah. We're going to go ahead and end this one for now. It's kind of dead this morning. Fish ain't biting. We go ahead back to the motel. Anyway, y'all take care.